as I was talking about in the last video,
there's Banshee Palm.
Shut up!
Nope.
I'm trying to make a point right now.
I know that you are too.
I know that you are too.
How to give you hate mail.
But seriously, there's only one person that I need Skype for, and that's my uncle, who is in Afghanistan right now.
You have an uncle?
I have a lot of uncles.
I know like nothing about your family. I didn't know you had a little brother until that kid from Chester was like, you know who you look like? You look
Quinn.
Like,
you know who you look like?
You look like Quinn.
You look like Quinn Krim.
Don't tell him your last name.
Oh crap.
Oh, they can find you now. You're screwed.
Oh crap.
You got an internet stalker. Oh, you can just go back in and bleep that out. It'll be fine. What the fuck? Is that a hentai tentacle?
No, that was another reference to the first game.
Was it hentai tentacle?
Wash. Here.
What?
There was someone had spray painted wash on the wall right there with an arrow pointing at something.
What an ass.
No kidding.
If I were to do that, I'd say wash here and I'd make an arrow pointing at the words wash here. Oh, those look like eyes. Are those lights? Hey, those are eyes.
I'm so thrilled to know that the internet now knows my last name.
You can bleep that out, dude. It's not...
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, I don't know if I will, though. I'll probably forget that I said it.
God. You can literally just get a track of just a bleep noise, and you can literally put that in there with your Audacity.
Yeah. Yeah, let's tell them all what programs I use, too.
You're using the cheap one. Shut up.
Well, I have to use the cheap one, because I'm cheap. As is the case in point with this capture card.
You got it as a gift, and you're using the program that came with it to edit your videos.
Yes.
Before you did
I will admit how cheap I am.
Before you did that, you made fail videos from Halo Reach by rendering them and then putting them into Microsoft Movie Maker.
Oh, yeah. Windows Movie Maker.
Whatever.
I'm just trying to prove a point.
It's literally the exact same thing. Wanna know why? Because who makes Windows?
Microsoft.
Linux.
Shut up!
Linux is like sharing with a bowling pin. Alright? Alright, Mac is a straight razor.
Yes.
The Microsoft and Windows is like an electric shaver. Linux is like trying to shave with a bowling pin.
It just doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Like Linux is all. If you have a Linux box and you're building one, it's kind of a sign that you're a terrorist. So watch yourself. For all of you legit Linux enthusiasts, all three of you.
Yeah.
Watch out, the FBI might come to your house and take your box. Black box.
I was about to say that, actually.
Oh, now you're going to make the reference.
I actually was going to say it, even though I'm trying to avoid it.
Dude.
I was just going to...
Thinking of black box. It's not as bad as you think. Calm down.
It better not be.
I read this book that one of my sister's ex-boyfriends let me borrow. It's this really weird thing about how the entire book is this guy recording his last thoughts as the plane he's on is about to crash.
Okay.
He's recording it straight to the black box. And it's literally his chronicle of he's a member of this weird religion thing that like lives on a compound, and the only people that have rights are the firstborn sons and daughters of the family. And everybody and all the other kids are like institutionalized and sent out as a slave labor force to work for money to help the compound pay for all the stuff that it needs. Like nothing like really cruel, just like they're like maids and butlers and stuff like that. And it's like this really weird thing where there are like so many all these members of his religion are committing suicide. And all the people at the compound got killed themselves, and just like slowly but surely, all the people that went out to work are turning up in what appear to be suicides.
Okay.
All right, and it gets to the point where he's the last one left that anybody knows of, and so it gets to the point where this one dude's like, you know what, you should be like a religion guru because you're the last person of this cult. And it's like literally a cult. So they indoctrinate their kids or whatever to believe this stuff. And he's like, so he becomes like this big guru or whatever, and he falls in love with this chick that has dreams that let her see the future. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And when he first meets her, he just like for like a general stress relief thing, he starts like a call me for any reason whatsoever hotline. He just like puts random post-it notes up around the town with his phone number on. Is like, call me for anything, just if you want to talk or whatever. And he's like, at first he's like people call him and he'll like send them to other people who have the exact same problem or he thinks it could help them or whatever. And he does some really good stuff for these people. And then eventually he just gets to the point. It's like one day he literally every single time somebody calls, he goes, kill yourself. And this guy called. He's like, I can't stand the dreams anymore. I'm seeing planes crashing and people burning and all the bad things are gonna happen in the world. And he's like, what should I do? He's like, well, you should fucking kill yourself. It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
And the guy kills himself. And that guy that called is the psychic bitch's brother who had the same ability that she does, but none of the cojones to deal with it. It's kind of sad. Hey, Comanche.
Yeah. Now for the reason that we came to the Ishimura.
Fucking park it somewhere else.
No. To turn on the gravity tethers so the track for the train would be brought back together. There's Tiedemann again.
Man, what a dick.
Now to interrupt him.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, time to go. Hey, look!
Hey, space bitch, don't have time for the making session in the escape pod. What is that? Hey, and she's gone. Escape pod.
Yeah, we're getting out of here.
He's like, come on, bitch, sit on down. There's plenty of room for two. Anyway, but this book, it's like really weird. It becomes like and the entire time, the psychic chick's like giving this impression that she doesn't know who he is, but the entire time she knows that he is the one that told her brother to kill herself, and she just does not care. She just does not give a damn. And here's the thing: later on, she says she accidentally called it she accidentally misdialed the number for the movie theater hotline to see what was on. And so when he's like just going through like, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself, she's like, what time is this movie playing? Kill yourself. Well, that doesn't sound like a very good movie at all. And he's like, oh, you've reached this hotline. He's like, you got anything to talk about? He's like, yeah, I met this weird guy. And he was like wandering around the morgue. And she's talking about the main character, because instead of like actually...
Oh, wait for this.
Why is she on her back?
Why is he on top? That's a better question.
What's going on? What did I miss? You know,
yeah, he totally just stabbed her eye out just then.
Maybe it wasn't a great idea to leave the psychotic female murderer.
See, her stupidity just got turned around on her.
Her hypocrisy.
Yeah, her hypocrisy for not relying on others.
And then relying on that crazy guy that's proven to kill women. Like, dude, I totally hate bitches. Like, I totally hate women, they're all bitches. And he's like, why don't you follow me? Follow me, this will end fine. But yeah, this book, literally the entire time, this chick's talking to this guy, she knows who he is. And he met her at the morgue, he was collecting plastic flowers.
Yeah, that's the perfect time to hit on somebody.
No. He does that because the people that he takes care of their house or whatever, they like flowers, but he's not that good of a gardener. So instead of taking actual flowers, he goes to morgues and gets the old plastic flowers people have forgotten. He just rearranges them in the yard. He sprays them with hairspray or whatever to keep them from like getting destroyed. And
Okay,
he just rearranges them in the yard.
Here's like the only time I burst up dead bodies that are just laying around already dead, but they didn't even have anything in them. Anyway, if you want
for the dead and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was just talking about stealing plastic flowers from a morgue. You think I care about fictional dead bodies?
I guess not.
But yeah, he meets her while she's going to visit her brother's grave in this big mausoleum thing, and he's stealing people's flowers. And he's like, hey, what's going on? He's like, my brother called this hotline and he killed himself. He's like, and the entire time he's going, oh shit, his brain. And she's like, yeah, no big deal though. He wanted to die anyway. And the entire time she's like the most nonchalant, talking about her brother's suicide. Ooh, he just beat the crap out of you.
I know. The thing was, I'd already hit him, and I'm thinking, why did he keep running at me?
He's just taking out his legs.
That's what I tried to do. But
Here's
no!
the thing, if you take off their legs, you can't run.
Shut up.
So, yeah, anyway.
I know all this.
This book. It's like, and like, throughout the entire thing, he tries to like make a relationship with this girl, because he really likes her, but she thinks he's a dweeb. Because he dresses like a dweeb.
because people still use that word.
I just did twice. Suck it, internet.
Look at you dweebs.
Yeah. But anyway, all that shit happens, and like he's like he's the supposed last person of this cult, and they're like, dude, you should probably be, this guy's like, you should be like this guru, whatever, be like the televangelist deal. And he's like, sure, sounds pretty hype to me. And he's like, the last time he talks to the people who hired him, these people are like constantly calling him because he knows all the etiquette stuff and like all the fancy eating. So they constantly call him, ask him how to eat certain dishes. So he's like, here's what you do. Eating artichoke hearts. You cut open the artichoke with a cleaver, stick the heart in your pocket, and then pour your wine down your pants. Go fuck yourself. I quit. I'm gonna be the religious guru. And he does that, and then like a week later, after they like got him like on steroids and stuff to make him look good, and they like got him in the tanning beds and shit to make him look good for the camera. And after he's like supposedly come out about this, like all the abuse that he's doing this cult that never happened. You just took out his kneecaps.
I took out his entire body.
Then literally just hit him in the kneecap. He's like, oh shit, I'm falling. I've fallen, I can't get up.
Now, I don't think I finished this conversation about the babies, about that achievement related to them. But the thing is, I found out recently that there's a much easier way to get that achievement. Using the force gun on them will kill them without blowing them up.
Well, you didn't have the force gun when you started talking about
that works amazing in a big group of them. They just all fall dead.
Nothing's better than babies just die.
Well, when you say it like that, but come on.
Anyway,
I know, but
this book.
Why are we still talking about this book? It can't be that.
It's pretty hype, alright? It's pretty good if you read it. I'm just not very good at retelling the story. The video's about to end, so I don't have the time. Like, the funniest part in the entire book is, like, she foresees the future and she's trying to leave or whatever. She's like, you can't get on this plane with me because someone's going to hijack the plane. And then she drops a gun in the airport, and he's like, oh shit. He's like, oh crap, I gotta stop this plane from getting hijacked. So he grabs the gun and forces his way onto the plane, and forces the plane to take off. He's like, calm down everyone, the plane's about to get hijacked by somebody. It takes like
I don't know who, but it's somebody.
It takes